how you first started in that company and take us back when you first met Adam Ginsberg.
So Adam Ginsberg, I believe, and I may get the timeline a little mixed up. My second match ever was a show up in Escondido, and they wanted to do a show up in Paris, California that night. And I said, well, I'm already here. I might as well go up there. So we did this show as a little lucha spot show. And they were using Adam's ring from what I recall. But that's not the important part. The important part is after the show, I'm a rookie. You know, chances are you're not getting paid. I don't know if you guys heard the hot dog and a handshake type of thing for wrestling, you know, like you're not getting paid anything, right? So the promoter didn't pay me, and I was fine. I'm just learning. I'm just trying to master my craft at this point, you know. But I remember very vividly Adam Ginsberg reaching in his pocket and grabbing a $20 bill and saying, "This is for tonight." And I said, "No, I was smart enough to know he wasn't part of the company. You know what I mean? I didn't know him that well, but I knew he wasn't, you know, he was just helping out with the ring." And he said, "No, you absolutely deserve this." He said, "It's not right. You don't get paid." So that's something I'd never ever forgotten. Never. So as long as we've been through our fair shit in the past, but I mean, I've never forgotten that. So that was my initial, I mean, pretty much that's my lasting impression of him, pretty much, is doing that. You don't forget things like that, especially when you're new. So.
Wow, that's awesome. That's crazy, but that's so cool too, because like the little things that people remember, you know, and it just sticks forever.
Yep.
You know, and also going back, you know, you first won the title back in, I believe, 2009. You won the first time. What was that feel like for you to win it?
I always say I wasn't supposed to win it. I'm not the type. Like I said, I'm not a big guy. I'm not a per se heavyweight. I'm usually one of the shortest guys around, but I will outwork you 100% of the time. And I think eventually Adam saw that. I do believe, and this is not a shot in the arm for me, I do believe he saw something in me early on. But again, you have to capitalize on what you have. You can't just rest on your laurels. You have to capitalize on it. You have to put in the work, and you have to make do with what you have. So Devin Sparks, I don't know if you're familiar with him. He was pretty much the face of the company, and rightfully so. Wrestling talent, great. On the mic, great. His character is insane. He's insanely talented, but also just underrated like crazy. It's just it sucks. It really does, because there's not much more people that are talented than he is. But he was the champion for a while. We had Chris Evans, who wrestles in Arizona a lot now. So we had those two that were pretty much the guys. And then I think I just pretty much outworked people. You know, I said, my goal was every night I'm going to have the match of the night. You know, there's an old like Dynamite Kid quote, who's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He said, "I didn't care about the best promos. I didn't care about being a character. I cared about 100% being in the ring and being the best wrestler on the card that night." And that's my attitude. And if you look back at my influences, it's Dynamite Kid, Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle, Davey Richards, all these guys. They're not really known promo wise. I mean, Kurt Angle is a great character. He's a great persona, but he's a beast in the ring. I mean, and that's what I look forward to, that being a beast in the ring, outworking everybody 100%.
Absolutely.